Okay, it's springtime here in the Roadtrek. I'm adding the new Coleman stovetop oven, and along with that I'm also adding a portable butane cooktop, some bakeware, and this doesn't seem like much, but I'll show you in a second what I'm up against. So it doesn't seem like much, but I've added this table, the stovetop oven, the butane portable burner, and up here the carrying case for the burner, the cardboard box for the stove, and up here a little package of cookware. This is the bakeware that I got. When I take this apart, I'll show you what the bakeware is. So what that means is I am going to have to reconfigure some storage. Now the Roadtrek can just swallow stuff up. That's true. And so what happens over the course of time is that it swallows stuff up, and then you open a cupboard and you look and you go, whoa, this is full of stuff. What's in here? Well, periodically you have to take everything out, figure out what's in there, eliminate the things that you've never used or don't use to make space for the things that you need and want to use. So that's what today's video is about. A little bit of spring cleaning here in the Roadtrek. Since I want this stuff to be convenient to use in the kitchen, my target is to put the stuff here, either in this cupboard over here or in this cupboard over here. So I'm going to take a look inside these cupboards and see in fact what I have in here and how I can reconfigure things to accommodate these new items that are coming in the van. So as you can see, I have quite a bit of space in here, and I could just stuff things in here, but I think there might be a way for me to maximize this space and make better use of it. So I'm going to take everything out in order to see what I have. This garbage can takes up a lot of space, but believe it or not, it's really convenient to have a garbage can right here by the sink, and that's a keeper. It's not going anywhere. So stuff down below, water storage. Can I do something else with water? Cookware is up here, so that's probably going to be where the oven and the other things reside. But I, of course, have to have room for a frying pan and other things too. So it'll be a little bit of a process. We're going to do that next. So there we have everything out of the cupboard. Where is it? Let's take a look at what was in there. All right. Starting up here and moving our way down here. And then moving back here, that's what was in that cupboard. So I'm going to have to take a minute or two and go through some of this and see exactly what it is I want to keep and what I want to maybe remove from the van for lack of use. So this basket has been kind of a catch-all hodgepodge full of stuff. I really don't even know what's in here. Unopened pepper, unopened salt, some cinnamon and sugar, some straight cinnamon, a sponge, a tie, I don't know. A trivet, I don't need this anymore. Yeah, I'll hang on to it. There we go. Books of matches. Probably a good idea to have a couple books of matches. So there those are. we have here? Hand sanitizer. Okay, well, I don't know. I'll have to think of a new place for that. I have oil. I think that is, I don't know what that is. Vinegar? Yep, that's vinegar. That's empty. Empty. And denatured alcohol. Well, I already have denatured alcohol up with the stove up in the other cupboard, so this is going away. So this whole thing can go away. Oh, look at that, an empty, there's a measuring pipette. Okay. So this can go away. I wonder what that credit card is. Maybe it's a gift card for $1,000. Oh, Pete's Coffee. Ah! Well, I'll go get a Pete's Coffee. So, that can go out of the van. There we go. What's in here? I don't know. To clean stainless steel? Yeah. Okay, so there's a can of that stuff around here someplace. There it is. Stainless steel cleaner. Stainless steel cleaner. Yeah, I like having that. So I'll rubber band my rag onto that bottle so they're not both floating around and I pull out another rag to use. So essentially, except for these items here, that basket is empty. Now, where could I put these things? I'm thinking I'm going to put them up here. So this is next. I got to empty this out and see what's in here. So that's what was in this little cupboard up here. Let's see about putting these spices up here. This one I don't really like. I don't like it being open like that. I think I'm going to probably put that back in the house. Okay, so there's some spices up there. This obviously won't fit in there, so I'll have to find another place for this. I don't know. Have to think about that. Mounting tabs, I'm probably going to 86 those because I have VHB tape now. Matches, yeah. I'm going to probably keep those up there. More matches. Well, I've got 3 books and a box. I don't think I need more matches. So that's going to go out there. This thing, I think it's some kind of a air freshener for a refrigerator. Yeah, I'm not going to carry it around either. Here I have a candle I haven't used. I have hardware cloth for stoves I don't use. I have my new titanium pot stand, so this stuff isn't going to get used. I'm not going to throw this because I'll probably break it. What's in here? Cables. Oh, those MC4 kind of cables. A plug. In fact, there's going to be another video coming up where I change these cables out and install this in place of it. That way I just have to unplug one thing to disconnect the solar panel from the outside. Not waterproof, not weatherproof. I don't care, it's not out in the weather. So all that stuff goes inside. Extra parts goes into parts storage out of the van. Extra thermostats for the, or thermometers for the refrigerator, temperature sensors. They seem to be working fine. I'm going to just put those in storage too. I'll have them, but I don't really need them. I have an analog thermometer. These little buttons, I can find a place for these. They're good for quieting things like doors and that kind of stuff. So They're sliding up here. I'll probably forget where they are. This is going out of the van. Tide, well, pods. Okay, I'll keep them in here. I can find a place for them down here. Little soft storage place. We'll just scoot them back there. There they are. Little flag sticking out. I'll know they're there. Pivot. Gone. Out of the van. Wow. Look at that sponge. It's brand new. I think I'll hang on to that. Downy Stoppables. Unstoppables. In-wash scent booster. I don't think so. Gone. Okay, so I dumped the excess alcohol out of this bottle, which is marked. I don't need that. I have a little cup to measure. And I dumped the alcohol into my alcohol containers here in my coffee setup. So this, out of the van. So I had my vinegar and my water up here just because it was a place where they wouldn't tip over and leak. But since this basket is almost empty, I think I'm going to bring them down here and put them in there. I also have a titanium drinking cup I found at a thrift store for about 50 cents. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do with that yet. You could, I don't know, you could do a lot of things with that. Put it on the burner, make a little cup of soup. Cookware. I got this 8-ounce, or the 8-inch square pan the other day at the dollar store for $1. I don't really know if I'm going to need it, but it makes a little compartment to keep these guys from rattling around. And with a washcloth in there, this can of stuff fits in there without rattling around either. And I got this little cool thing in the summertime to help me stay cool. Like I'm not cool enough already. And this germicidal stuff can fit right in between there because it's kind of like vinegar, germicidal. I can use it on my hands. Okay, so the stove is easy. But before we get started with that, I thought you might like to see this Nordicware ovenware set that I got. I'm going to reconfigure this little band going around it so that I can reuse this, but it's kind of hard to slide everything in and out, so I'm going to put a couple pieces of Velcro on it so I can pull the Velcro, take out what I need, and yet reseal it back up and have it kind of hold everything together. So step one is going to be to quarter a piece of Velcro, kind of a Velcro dot here. So I'm just going to quarter this. And then I got to get the other piece. That was the loopy side, and this is the hook side. So we'll just do the same with that. And now we have to peel this part away from its counterpart. We'll just lift underneath there and do that. And then our Velcro. And now we'll just peel the backing sheet off of here and the backing sheet off of here. And we will reattach these two parts. And there we go. Now we have a little something that we can open up. Oh, I didn't show you what's in the bake kit. So let's take a look. We've got a plastic lid, got a muffin tin, got a little cooling rack, a shallow pan, you know, like to cook a pizza or that kind of thing. And it's a deep dish pan for something like cornbread, that kind of stuff. So that's the 5-piece bakeware set. There you go. It all nests nicely together. Actually, I think I'm going to put this piece down here, that piece there, this piece over here. This lid actually snaps on top of this piece here, so you can bake cookies and keep them in there. Or it snaps on the bigger piece too, so you could make a lasagna or something like that and snap it on there and put it in the fridge. So all in all, it's a pretty good setup, I think. I'm not sure how I did this. I think I did it like that. No. I think I did it like that. There we go. Okay. So there we have it. And then our little Velcro sleeve keeps everything together. Oh, there's something under the seat. That's going to be an upcoming video. What are these? These are D-ring hangers. They're all set to go. Screws, nice little no-scuff bracket, D-ring. What are they? How do you use them? Well, that's going to be in an upcoming video here. So, D-ring hangers. What are they? I use them as tie-downs. Where do you get them? Well, I got these at Home Depot. How much are they? $2.50. They're all set to go. You can buy other kinds, but I like these. They're all set to go. I did buy some other kinds, and I'll show you those, how I use them to tie down the bicycle when I carry it in the van. So that'll be coming up as a new video shortly. I've got a gas cylinder in here. Got to turn it off so it doesn't leak. Take the burner pot stand, turn it upside down, and I did this with the carrying case it comes in. I put a little dot on the upside and no dot on the downside, because if you're like me, it's the symmetrical, it's got the same writing and everything on both sides. If I take this out, invariably I'll pick it up and it'll be upside down, the bottom side up. I want to take it out with the top side up. So that makes it easy for me to do that. No matter how I store it, where I store it, next time I open it, the top side will be up. I know, I'm obsessive. Now the stove breaks down, collapses, and fits into this in this box here. So compared to this, I want to keep it like this unless I'm using it. A lot easier. Now, why would I keep it in the box? Well, it's got a knob on here, and I'm not really concerned about it hurting the knob, but something laying on top of it deforming the door. So I think if I keep it in the box, it'll just help keep that from happening. Okay, so instructions first. This is definitely going to rattle around, so I have a solution to that. And there we go. Just a towel. Makes it a lot quieter so it won't rattle around as much. And there, that goes in there. And, well, we'll put it top side up. There's the stove and the oven. So now I kind of like that. They're almost the same size. This probably on top of that. I don't know. Do you think we can find a place for that inside, underneath the cooktop inside the van? That's where I would like to keep this. So let's take it in and see how it fits. Okay, so there we can see my new companions. The bakeware set right over here. The Coleman stovetop oven. The extra burner. That's a box of magic erasers just to keep the rattle effect down. Down below you see the bag that holds my little saucepan and other little pots and pans for soup and that kind of thing. So, oh, and the frying pan and its pot holder. So we'll see where those are going to go next. I think we're going to just take those and we're going to nestle that stuff right there. Yep. But will the door shut? Yes, the door does shut. Now what can I put over in this corner? Well, I don't want something that I'm going to have to take 10 or 15 things out to get to the stove. So I can put those drinks right up there. They'll fit. If we put that on there now, it doesn't make any noise whatsoever. Okay, keep going. Okay, so here's a little recap. Here's all the stuff in sorting through that's leaving the van one way or the other. I'm either going to put it in storage or throw it away depending upon its usefulness to me. And to start from the top up, we have everything I'm going to use to bake or cook on the cooktop inside the van, or bake inside of the Coleman oven, either inside or outside the van. Next shelf, I have 5.25 gallons of fresh drinking water. I have the little basket that's kind of a potpourri of stuff useful around the sink. I think that's where I'll put that green sponge down in there too. And you can kind of see them peeking up from behind there, a couple of extra dish towels. Down at the bottom you can't really see too well in there, but under that blue mat is the grill. It won't fit in the top. It would require me to take too much stuff out to use it. And if I'm using the grill, I want to be able to get at it fairly quick. I have a bullet blender down there. I have an extra saucepan. I was struggling with where to keep my extra garbage bags for the garbage. I came up with this. I keep the extra garbage bags in the garbage can, because whenever I'm going to need one, it's going to be because I've taken this out and I need to put a new one in place. So I won't have to look for them. They'll be right there. And that does it. That covers that cupboard. It's all done. Well, that's it. We got a couple cupboards squared away. Got rid of stuff that I don't use and put stuff in that I want to use, especially the new camp oven. That's going to be fun. I really like that thing. I've made pizza. I've made cornbread. I'm going to the store. I'm going to get some cinnamon rolls, maybe some crescent rolls, and bake some more stuff. I'm also going to bake some chocolate chip cookies. So, everything fits. The door closed, as you saw, which is great. And I know where everything is. I know it's all something I need, I use, I want. And it's in a place where it makes some sense. Before, everything was just kind of all over the place. Well, not exactly, but now it really has a logical order to it. And I like that. I think it's good for the mind to have some order in one's mind. Chaos is fun. Chaos is creative. But there's something to be said for order too. So, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you think it'd help somebody else, share it with them. If you would like to get more content like this, hit the subscribe button and then ring the bell to get notified when that content gets uploaded. And as always, thank you for watching these videos. And most of all, comment as you see fit. Till the next video, see you later.